Hey everybody, and welcome back to the 2013 Guerrilla Film Challenge. For those of you joining us for the first time, each year we like to do a little how to compete, how to enter video, and so that's what this is, just to try to help alleviate some of the registration process for you all. We made a lot of changes this year to how registration works, a lot of improvements that are going to support us well into the future. We've got a lot of big plans to help tie this community together in a much tighter way, which is something that everyone has asked us for. We've laid this foundation with our new account system to have more events more frequently, and the big change this year is the multi-day event window. So now it's spread out over multiple weeks. You can participate, which means you can start your 48-hour clock, your 48-hour Guerrilla Film Challenge whenever it's convenient to you. In fact, that's part of the strategy, is when you hit that go button. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take you through the registration process now, and we'll take it from there. So here I am at the newly redesigned Guerrilla Film Challenge homepage. This is 48gfc.com. Not a lot of changes here, but we just cleaned things up, made it a lot simpler, a lot cleaner for the future. So to get right to it, I'm going to click enter now. And I immediately come to the registration page. Now, for the first 48 hours, we're having a $48 48-hour sale. So a few things to keep in mind. Registration, first off, is completely free. So you can create an account. Other filmmakers can that are going to be involved with your film can make an account, and we've created a team system where you can all affiliate yourselves and your films together. That can all be created free. The only time you have to pay is to buy what we call a credit or a token, and that's what will allow you to essentially go ahead and start your film. So you can create your account and all that beforehand right now for free, and that's what I'm going to do here. So you can create whatever screen name you want, and this is going to end up providing you with a URL, a profile URL that you can use. Your team's also going to have one too, and I'll explain more about that in a moment. If you register, you can become a team captain, which will allow you to create a team, which I'm going to show you, and then you can invite other people. You have the option here to show the screen name on the website instead of your real name. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use my real name though. And I'm going to use my GFC email. And I'm going to go ahead and enter a password in here. Shh, don't tell anybody. And everybody knows my phone number now, apparently. Passwords have to match. Terrible typist. Pick your country from here. This is all just part of the profile. Then below here you have all sorts of options to add your YouTube channel, your Vimeo profile, your website URL, your Twitter handle. I'm going to go ahead and add these here. So in this case, I'm going to say our YouTube channel is 48GFC. Again, this is your channel, so it's whatever youtube.com/ then your name. Vimeo profile, we're also 48GFC. Website URL. Just type that in here. You're going to want to type that with the http:// Twitter, you guessed it, Facebook. For those of you who don't know what your Facebook URL is, you can get that right if you go to your actual account. And we'll just use mine here instead of GFC for once, huh? So we'll use my personal one. And it's Nick Birch. I'm not putting in the whole URL, I'm just putting what comes after the URL. My Vine account. I'm going to leave Instagram blank so I can show you how to add it later. And for those of you that use Viclone, which is a really cool piece of software, you can get that account here. If you go to your sign in your Viclone account, your profile, it's this big long gobbledygook here. They don't quite have usernames yet that I know of. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that and click submit. Boom, and that's going to go ahead and create my profile. Okay, so what that actually did was that went ahead and fired off a bunch of emails to all of the people that I invited, and it brought me to my profile page. Now, we've created these new profile pages from scratch. This is our own stuff that we're going to use going forward, and we think we've added a lot of cool features for you. Plus, we've got a lot planned for the future, a way for you all to connect with one another, not in a necessarily a social networking way. That's not kind of what we're trying to do. We're trying to get professional filmmakers and amateur filmmakers a way to find one another by skill set and interact and perhaps hire one another for casting crew. So anyway, we've created this profile and I'm going to take you through it now. Okay, so on the profile we've got our persistent navigation across the top. We've got our public URL. This is the URL that you'll actually give to people. Again, you notice it's that screen name before. I opted to use my display my real name, so that's what I've got up here. I've got a default profile pic. You can change this to whatever you want. And then I've got the film profiles that I linked up, the social networks that I linked up. I've got teams that I'm a member of here, more on that in a second. And then I've got my films down here. Now you notice I don't have any films yet because I haven't created any, but eventually where we envision this is that you'll have your teams and you'll have years worth of films under here and all sorts of stuff. I also unlocked a whole bunch of badges. So we've got badges for creating an account, linking all these different profiles, creating a team, and we're gonna have lots of fun with this. So we're gonna have badges this year and all sorts of awards for like first to start, fastest film, whoever was first to finish, longest film, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Plus we'll issue account awards and trophies to the accounts of the award winners. I've got my Twitter feed and everything here. And so let me go ahead and edit my profile. So before I never added a motto, so I'll do that now. Nothing what's a motto with you. And I'll add my Instagram profile, which is Paige Weber. Go ahead and add that, click update. Those are there. I view my profile. They're now on my profile. Also, I unlocked the Instagram badge, hooray. But I want to go ahead and replace this pic, so I'll do that now. And we'll just grab a random photo here. Okay, so I've created my profile. Now, I am a member of Team Awesome, as I said, so I've got a couple of options here. I can manage my teams, which will show me any teams that I'm a captain of. If I'm a captain of a team, it'll show it here, and it'll list other teams that I'm a member of below that. And I can go ahead and edit that team. That's where I can edit a team motto. It's also where I can add additional invites. So I can invite, it'll tell me how many people I invited, how many people are pending, and what have you here. So I'm going to go ahead and give a team profile pic. Let's see, what would be something good. I'll use the way old GFC logo just because it's fun. Click upload pic. There's our team, and it'll show me all the members of the team here. Now I'm going to go ahead and accept some of those other invitations so you can see how that works. Okay, so I'm in my email, and I see that I've been invited to join Team Awesome for the 2013 Guerrilla Film Challenge, and I can click this link right in the email here. It's going to bring me right to the registration. We'll just call this guy Test Testerson, and we'll go with Test. And my email for this was nvirch@gmail. I'm not going to add all these other profiles yet because I'm boring. And I'm going to click submit. So now, as somebody that's actually been given invites, I've got a couple of options. So when I log in, I've got team invites. So I can join Team Awesome, or I can create my own team, or I can do both. So, and you'll notice I've got an alert here saying that I've got an invite. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, I'll join Team Awesome, and I'll click join. Brings me to my personal profile. I don't have any, I didn't fill out any of that information, but if I go to my teams, okay, so now I'm viewing Team Awesome, and I've got my my team profile here, my team name, and I've got the team members here, and these are links straight to those profiles. So if I click it, in this case, it'll bring me to that profile user. If I click the other one who's still got the default avatar, it'll take me to testers. And so now what we've got is we've got profiles for teams, which will show all of their films done together. And then we've got profiles for individuals, which will also show films done as individuals. So you have the ability to be a member of multiple teams. Okay, so now I want to show you the whole purchasing of a credit. A credit is what you're going to use to lock in your pricing or to have the ability to start a film. You can create your profiles, you can interact with one another and all that. Now, we are going to add additional commenting features over the next couple of weeks prior to the event. But in the meantime, you can create your profile, and if you're the team captain, that is someone that's created a team, you can go in and purchase a credit. So I'm going to do that now. If I click the start button, it says I have 0 credits, so I can't actually do anything. Now remember, only a team captain can purchase a credit, so if I was logged into that other account, I wouldn't be able to. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and buy a credit. If I have a promo code, I can enter it here, but I don't in this case, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that credit, and this is going to take me through the PayPal process. So I'm going to go ahead and buy PayPal credit. You have the option of logging in to either your PayPal account or paying with a credit card. You don't have to use a PayPal account to pay, just so everybody's clear on that. That is optional. In this case, I do have a PayPal account, so I'm going to go ahead and use that now. It's going to go ahead and confirm that I want to go ahead and input all this information. Do I want to do it? I click pay. And we're good to go. Now you should be redirected to a loading screen on the site. If you're not, you can click this button here. Now this is a little loading thing. Now there is a note that sometimes PayPal doesn't update our system as quick as it should. So you might come back here and find that you don't have a credit. If you don't, just refresh the page and please be patient, it will catch up. Now, this green start button, you will only have available to you beginning August 9th. You can start at any point after August 9th. Again, as I said before, you can pick your 48 hours between the 9th and the 18th. But for the purposes of this demo, we went ahead and turned it on now so we can show the rest of the process. So that completes how to register as a team captain or as a team member. Again, at any point I can jump back around, manage things about my profile or my team, but now I'm going to take you through how to compete.